Hi my darlings, welcome back to Blondiewood. So today I thought I would do a look with the Rihanna, Fenty by Rihanna Snap Shadows. So this one is the number 4, it's Rose, which is this one. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Super cute, you guys. So I feel like everyone has like a neutral palette and I wanted to do some more looks involving colors that maybe you don't know what to do with and how to create like a more wearable look with them, if that makes sense. Something that you could wear out to like maybe a cocktail once we're all out of this situation. Damn you, Rona. I thought I'd go for a dewier foundation. This one's by Chanel. It's the Sublimage foundation. And I think I'm going to use the shade 30, the beige 30 today. We'll see if it's going to suit or not. Sometimes my skin can be pinky. Sometimes it's more on the olive side. It's kind of an in-between. I feel like people love to put a pink beige tone on me, and sometimes it makes me throw more pink, if that makes sense. So sometimes I'll like mix colors together to get my shade. But I'm just going straight in with this today. We'll see how it turns out, if we like it. I might look like a sweaty mess because it is still real hot in here. And again, I'm just using the Sigma flat kabuki brush. I love this one. Just buffing it in, diffusing as I go. So I had a dream last night. First of all, I had a dream that somebody came over and they didn't believe in masks and I wouldn't let them in the house. So like that was interesting. And then I had another dream following that where I thought I was like back at work and it was awesome. Like I was booked to do makeup for Jeff Bridges and I've never worked with him before. And then I woke up and I was so disappointed. I was like, oh, no, back to reality. Still not working. I always get him confused with Kurt Russell. I'm not sure why, but in my dream it was definitely Jeff Bridges because I was like, oh my god, I'm doing makeup on the dude. Of course, true kiddo style, you'll hear her eating her breakfast this morning. She's like, she just waits until I'm like on camera and then she's like, now's my time to shine. I don't know if this foundation might be a bit light for me. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I'm just coming back in with my beauty blender. I'm just going to buff out this foundation a little. I'm going to need to really powder this because this foundation looks beautiful everyday wear, but on camera it's like maybe on the dewy side. But I want to show you products that, you know, you can translate into your everyday life. So even though I may look like a sweaty mess on camera, it will look beautiful day to day without all these lights shining all over me. Okay, so now I'm going to come back in with my Olan bronzer and my, what brush is this? Hourglass Cosmetics. And just deepen up. Well, this brush might not be fully dry yet. Oopsie, I washed them last night. Let's switch that up. So this one's the Sigma Soft Angle Contour Brush. This is a denser brush. I like it, but it is, because it is dense, it will put a lot more product on than a softer blush brush. So you just want to be aware of that when you're putting on your product, that you're, you know, not putting too much on your brush for that reason. So cheek today, I figured I might go for maybe more of a dewy look. So I'm going to use the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Cream Blush. Okay, this packs a bit of color, so I'm just going to stipple it on a little bit with my MAC stippling brush. Just in like little light swirling motions. I usually like to apply a cream blush with my foundation brush, but my foundation brush is not clean at the moment. feel like I have a brush here. Where are you? Okay. And if you feel like you've put too much on, you can sort of come in with your fingers and just sort of pat it into the skin. That's the great thing about a cream blush. You could also come in with your beauty blender and just soften it a little bit. So as I do with all my eyeshadow looks, I am going to start... Kiddo, there's nothing left in that bowl, little baby. You ate it all. I feel like I have brush hairs. It's probably dog hair, actually. So, as I was saying, every eyeshadow I start with my MAC paint pot, groundwork. You know what, you guys, if you have something that you love that works like this, let me know. I'm always open to trying new things. I'm so attached to this. Anyone who knows me, who's worked with me, will know this. Patting it on. I mean, look at it. It's so pretty. You can wear it on its own. If you just want like a really simple out the door makeup look, like you could literally just do this, throw a mascara on, tinted lip balm, out the door. Maybe a brow. Gotta have a brow. So these snap shadows are designed, they come in like a bunch of different color palettes and you can actually snap them together. I only have one right now because I wanted to make sure that I really like the formula before I go and buy a bunch more for my kit. But I like that they just kind of clip in together and they're like quite small and compact. So if you're traveling or if you're a makeup artist and you don't have a lot of space, I feel like I'm running out of space because now I've got so much stuff that I like added extra things I have to do for safety reasons, that I'm always looking for ways to downsize. So I'm going to start with this color. It is called Sleepover. And I'm just using a flat MAC brush to pat the color onto the lid because I want it to be quite opaque. If I wanted it to be softer, I'd use a blending brush. Pretty. What colors do you like to wear? Let me know, like jump in my comments. I'm always interested to see what other products people like. I'm of the mind that you never stop learning. I think the second that you think that you've learned everything is the second you're done. You're just done. Like, you may as well just quit. Kiddo! Kiddo's still eating her breakfast. There's nothing left in that bowl, girl. So I make her food from scratch. I mix it with kibble, but she gets a slow cooked meal in my slow cooker, and that is why she is still licking the bowl. Spoiled much? Okay, so now you want to come in with your blending brush. This one's by Sephora Pro. It's the crease blending brush. And you just want to take that pink Sleepover color and just sort of start to blend it out a little bit from the crease line. Just nice and soft, diffusing it. So the next color I'm going to use is called Little Miss. And I'm going to come in with a angled brush because I want to distribute this color on a little stronger. And I'm going to place it near the lash line. I'm just using an angled brush that I think maybe came from like an eyeliner kit that I got. I'm not really sure, and it doesn't say on the brush where it came from. So, but I kind of like it. You just want to build up that product and press it in as you go. You guys, it's almost the weekend. Although every day feels like the weekend. The only thing different about my days now, since I'm not working, is that on the weekend Sean comes over, which I really look forward to, because the rest of the week it's just me, Beatrix, Kiddo, and Marcellus Wallace. Sometimes we go to the park. We go to the dog park, but that's kind of it, you guys. I've kind of winged that out, but I think I changed my mind. Makeup looks evolve with me, so if I say that I'm doing something and then you see me do something totally different, I apologize. I'm going to come in with my blending brush and actually blend that in the outer corner a little bit. So it's less of a cat eye and more of a softer look. And again, I'm just going to deepen up the outer corner a little bit with that same angled brush. Kind of connecting the top and bottom in the corner here. I used to assist on Fashion Week. There was this makeup artist and she would do a demo of the look and then you would come in and recreate it. But then by the time you'd recreated it, you'd turn around and she would have evolved it into something else. So then you'd have to go back and add to it. And so I think like I'm just used to things evolving. Okay, next I'm going to use the color Spice Trip. And I'm going to come back in with my angled brush and just deepen up the lash line a little. Now we're going to come in with our Charlotte Tilbury Eye Kohl, Rock and Kohl. This one is Bedroom Black. We're just going to deepen up that lash line a little bit more, keeping it pretty close to the lash line. And then you want to come back in with your angled brush and just blend it in. This one's nice and creamy, this kohl, so you can really get in there with the brush and sort of soften it out and go for like a more smudgy look if you want to. I just did my mascara off camera because I figure at this point you guys know how to put mascara on and everyone has their way of doing it as well. You know, do we need to sit through mascara? I don't know. Let me know. If you like watching me do my mascara, I'll do my mascara. But I figured we didn't really need to see the mascara. I'm trying to decide if I'll put a lash on. I just feel like lashes just make everything feel good, you know? Like everything's complete with a lash on. I'm sorry at how dewy my skin looks. I am going to powder at the end. I will not look this oily. I love how this foundation feels. It is fragrance though, so if you are sensitive to fragrances, I would avoid it. I feel like most Chanel products tend to be fragranced. If you're looking for a good concealer brush, this one's by Sigma. It is the Precision brush, and I don't know if you can get a good look. The thing I like about this brush is that when you put your concealer on, if you want to make that line sharper, because of the edge of the brush, you can really bring that out. I've just put this concealer on very lightly because this foundation is quite sheer. I don't know why I feel like I have a brush hair here, but I really... Oh, that feels so good. Coming in with my Smashbox brush, I'm going to use my Hourglass Veil Translucent. Just get some powder on there because I am shiny. Sometimes when you freshly wash your brushes, they molt a little. It just happens. It's just part of makeup life. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm gonna put a lash on. It's funny, when we first went into lockdown, I still feel brush hairs. I started getting all those advertisements on Facebook for magnetic lashes, and I was like, even Facebook knows I haven't been working. It thinks I'm out of practice. I can still apply a lash with glue. I don't think I've used those magnetic lashes. Do you think they're good? Let me know. I'm interested to hear your thoughts on those. If you want to see me demo them, let me know. Maybe I can get some. But today I'm going to wear Old Faithful, Ardell, Studio Effects. It's just what I'm vibing at the moment. Pushing it right into the lash line, especially since we went so close compared to my cat eyes. We went closer with the eyeliner. I keep wanting to mix up eyeliner and mascara. I do know the difference, you guys. Lashes make everything exciting. Look at the difference. Make sure they're not caught in the corner there. Give them a little, that's a technical term. For lips today, I'm going to do like a two-toned lip. I'm going to use these NARS liquid lips. One is called Rock With You and one is called Just Push Play. So I'm going to start with Rock With You. If I can find my lip brush. This lip brush is my favorite. It's by Hakuhodo. MAC used to do one that I loved and they discontinued it. It was a concealer brush. So sometimes if you look for concealer brushes, you can find ones that are this shape. And I love them as lip brushes. I just feel like when you're doing lips, you don't want to use a small, tiny brush because it's going to take way longer to get the product on the lips. So I'm starting with a small amount of this darker color. Hold on, I need my mirror. I'm too far away, I can't see. She's so old. So what I'm basically going to do is just outline with all of this darker color, and then I'm going to come in with my other color in the inner part of the lid. We're on lips now, girl. We're not on the eyes anymore. If you have a brush with a sharp enough edge on it, you will not need a lip pencil. Depending on the product. Like if you get a lipstick that's like a regular lipstick but a matte and it's dark like this, you'll need a lip liner because it will catch and drag. Whereas this is a liquid lip, so it has more slip to it. It just depends on how waxy the product is, really. So as you can see, I'm just doing the outline. I'm leaving all that inner part free from color because I want to come back in with my red. I love you guys that at the start of this video, I was like, I'm going to do a super wearable look. using this palette. I miss doing makeup and it evolves, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this maybe is a look that's a bit too much for you. But maybe this is wearable for you. I don't know. Who am I to tell you what's wearable and what's not? You do you. Now we're coming in with Just Push Play. Oh my gosh, there's literally... the hair is back. I think maybe I need to vacuum. So Just Push Play, this is the red color. We're going to come into the middle. And just go for that kind of two-toned lip. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, please hit subscribe and turn on your little notifications button. That way you can find out when I post new videos. If you're interested in any of the products that I used today, I will write them down in the description box below. And if you have any makeup looks that you want to see me do, or if you want to see me try any specific products that you're maybe thinking about buying but you want to see how it looks first, I would be so happy to do that for you guys. Thank you for watching. Take care out there. Be safe. Love you.